This is lagging my game like crazy. Jesus Christ. Jesus, this goes crazy, bro. Okay. That makes me lag a little bit less now. Like, I appreciate the VFX bro in this game, but not when it's about to crash my PC, bro. It can go crazy. Like, bro. I went to wave like 50 the other day with just myself. I probably could have got further. So hopefully we can get 100. And I don't think anybody's actually got higher before. So kind of cool if we could get it, but obviously, yeah, it depends. It all depends. But I'm optimistic. I reckon there's a good shot we've got it. Better chances any. Nah, I reckon we definitely got it for sure. Hope you guys are doing good. If anybody's coming over to check the stream, I appreciate it very much. I think it's very cool. Do 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 do. Bum ba da ba da 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 da. What's up, everybody? When's the game coming out? It's coming out May 10th today. Although it could be coming out May 11th depending on your time zone. The Discord name's Fishbean Studio, yeah. It is. The game is coming out at some point today. Nobody knows the specifics. I don't even think the developers know when the game's actually coming out. So, you know, there is that. But hopefully sometime soon. is hopefully what we're aiming for here. Hopefully soon though. Hopefully. I appreciate you guys joining. Hope your days are going good. Should be a fun release when the game actually does drop, for sure. It's going to be very, very good. No, I haven't. Right, I have 127,000. I haven't actually placed all my units down yet. Only for the fact is that I don't really know where to place them. Like they've already got so many units down already. I guess I can just put another Whitebeard like back here, maybe potentially if I put it right here. Bro, the guy has 6 million HP. I mean, even with 4 people, that's a lot of health. Like, my Whitebeard's only doing 22,000 every 5 seconds. Like, he's probably doing... Actually, no, that's probably pretty fair. Because, like, he's here, and then he has to go all the way around here, and then through the rest of the map, which is pretty big. Constantly got the ghosts and the golems coming, and the Madaras, which are apparently flying now. They weren't flying before. Oh, right, okay, it's the VFX, never mind. I turned them off. There's, like, massive green soldiers. Hold on, look at this, guys. It's crazy. My game gets so much more laggy, bro. Look at this. Bro, I'm running on a pretty like alright PC as well, and it's about to like crash like any minute now. So it's quite hard to play on, but the VFX is pretty cool. But nah, bro, it's gonna fry my PC. Like, it's so much smoother to play when it's gone, but obviously you guys can see the blue people. They look pretty cool. I mean, the models are nice. I didn't know that was an upgrade of Madara before today, but it is, because I haven't actually pulled it myself. So, yeah, the game effects are good. They are very good. It's just, I don't want my game to, like, you know, die, so there is that. Tell you what though, guys, I'm very hyped for the release. Like, it's been a while since like I've actually been excited for a game to drop. And like, other than Vanguard's potentially, and maybe the Defenders one, but I was never really interested like hard into that one because I've never really like kept up with the game. But this one looks very promising, and I'm actually like excited for this one to drop and you guys to like give it a go, because it should be a good time. It should really be a good time, I think to myself. But also, the good thing is that like, I don't know. There's like, obviously there's no leaderboard yet, but maybe by the time there is, everybody would have already got stuff anyways. So that's not an issue, honestly. It's pretty cool. I'm very hyped for this game to come out. What should I do next? I've got my Steves down, I've got my Whitebeards down. I guess I should put my Rengokus down. I'm pretty sure I've got one of them down here somewhere. I do definitely have one of them. One of them's mine. I think it's this one. Yeah, alright, we'll go for the top upgrade. Get it going. Get another ability on. Bro, this is crazy. This is actually like surreal. And then we're gonna go last for this one, and then we're gonna go max out this guy as well. And then we can place 3 down, so we're gonna put another one here. And upgrade the top one because it does do the most damage at the top upgrade, so that's the one we're gonna go for infinite. No, the game is not currently out. It releases today though, at some point. And it says the 10th, it's currently 5 PM for me at my time zone. I'm assuming the developers and the owners are probably Americans, so that means it's about midday for you guys. So it's probably going to drop within like the next 12 hours if I had to guess. Might be a little bit later, might be a little bit before then, but the general like idea is it's dropping more or less than 12 hours. Hopefully, if there's no delays, which they haven't given a specific time because they don't want to delay the game. So hopefully there isn't any delays, and then we're gonna be all good. Because delays aren't too great, guys. We don't really love delays, but you know, if they happen, they happen. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Bro, this game's actually so sick though. Like it for real is, bro. It's actually so cool. Oh god. Bro, like I changed to the top upgrade on the ball mass, so like I'm getting so much more money now. Well, in fairness, the stream does say it's going to drop releases today. I never gave a specific time. Obviously, you guys want the drop. Everybody wants a game to drop, which is a good sign because that means it's hopefully going to get a lot of players on release. You know, basing it off that. So hopefully, um, it goes well. That's the hope. Because a smooth release would be good for the game. Would be very good for the game. And if you wanted my views on the game, obviously I've already kind of given mine, but I think this game is very solid. You know, there's not really many bugs the game has. There is a couple at the moment with some of the latest stories, but I'm pretty sure they're already like getting on to fix those, so that's actually pretty clean. And hopefully they'll get fixed for release. And if not, then that's a bit of an issue, but hopefully it should be pretty good. You shouldn't have to wait too much longer. But if I had to guess, probably within the next like 7-8 hours. But don't take my word on that because I honestly don't have a clue. I'm just guessing like everybody else. I'm not 100% sure on anything. Because if I was, then you know that'd be great. But unfortunately, the game is going to be out at some point, and then you know the sooner the better. But there is no specifics, so we just honestly have to hope that it's some point soon. How soon? We don't know. But I mean, like realistically, it's going to come out some point today or tomorrow for you guys, and it's still the weekend, so like we're kind of vibing either way, aren't we? Like you can't really go wrong because it's either going to be like tonight for you, going to be like midday afternoon, or it's going to be early morning. I mean the timing sucks, but I mean at least the game's going to be out right, so that's what you gotta keep in mind. So you know, all part of the fun. Let me get some music on if I can. If YouTube would let me do that. That would be epic. Hmm. Sure.
Passwords, so you can sign in.
Hopefully that's a little better. Maybe. When does it release? Look, bro, I've been trying to figure that out as well. I don't know what's wrong with my mic, bro. It makes it sound like a robot. I don't know either. I don't know. Look, bro, I've been trying to figure that out. Am I going to play Vanguard when it releases? Yeah, I am planning to play Vanguard when it does drop. Apparently it's sometime this month, so whenever that is, I'm not too sure. And when does it release? There is no confirmed time it's gonna drop, my guy. It's just gonna drop sometime today for the owners. And I'm not sure what time zone they are. I'm gonna guess they're American though. So with that in mind, probably 12 hours or less. So hopefully some point soon. That would be ideal. But nobody actually knows, so not too sure. But like hopefully within the next 6 hours, maybe 6 to 12, I'd say. I'd say give it a 6 to 12 hour span, and then hopefully we should be good. Because realistically, if they're Pacific time zone, that's 8 hours behind me. So then it would be 9 in the morning for them. So then you've still got 12 hours to go. So just have that in mind. It could be anything. Bro, I'm telling you, oh wait, they're actually getting kind of past now. Wait, how are they getting past? Wait, we're about to lose. I mean, the guy does have 30 million health. Huh. Anime Vanguards definitely will. I think I've obviously not played Anime Vanguards myself. Since I kind of just want to wait till release to play that one, and I'm pretty sure the content creator is quite selective anyways, and I'm probably not big enough to. But either way, I think Vanguards definitely will. I got early access because I am content creator, so even though I'm quite small, I still make videos on the game. So they thought, what if not, why not? But the testers can't anymore. The testers stopped about a day ago. But in terms of anime fantasy and anime Vanguards, I definitely think anime Vanguards is just a better anime fantasy, 100%. And I got Dio. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll return to lobby and do some story modes. But yeah, I think if we're comparing this game to Anime Vanguards, they're kind of two completely different games. I mean, you look at Anime Fantasy and Anime Vanguards, and they're basically the same thing, same lobby, same UI, same basically everything the game has. This is more or less the same thing as well, but it looks different. There's a few different mechanics. Obviously, it's got the 2 upgrade systems, which the other games don't have. Unit extensions, rank ups, quests, a lot of stuff this game has that the others don't. But if you're gonna ask me which do I think is gonna get more players, it's definitely gonna be Vanguards. This server, the crossover one, probably has a Discord server of about 30,000. It's probably gonna go it's probably gonna maybe go to 100,000 within a couple of weeks or so, or maybe less. About the same as Anime Fantasy, and it is a weekend, and they've got quite a lot of YouTubers playing the game. So honestly, but then you've got Vanguards, and the Discord server's already got over 100,000 members, and the game hasn't even released. So when you deep the fact that Vanguard's already has more players than Anime Fantasy, and it hasn't even released yet. It's kind of crazy. The game's not out at the moment, Marcelo. It's going to be out in about a couple of hours, hopefully, if there's no delays, because it's some point in their time zone, May 10th. So I don't even have specifics. I don't even think half the developers know when it actually is going to drop, because there's just bugs that keep coming up here, there, and everywhere. And obviously they don't want an anime clash. So if they have to delay it a couple more hours to not have to get a crazy buggy release, bad publicity, and then have to delay it for another 2 weeks to get it all sorted again and do all that, it's probably going to be a couple of hours. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Because for me, I'm in the UK, so it's 5:30 in the afternoon. So even for me, it could drop within the next 7.5 hours, and it would still be May 10th. And they're probably American, so with that being said, it's going to take even longer for them to finish technically the day of May 10th. So it could go on for it could be quite a while, but it is less than a day, less than 12 hours. Well, actually, no, is it? No, not really. If they're PST, it's more than 12 hours, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Right, what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do some story modes again. Honestly, I want to try and get the rest of these orbs. So I've got all of them on this one. I've got all of them on that one. Got all of them on this one. I've got all of them on that one. All of them on this one. Okay, gotta do stage 3 to hopefully get the 50%. These are 25 waves, so it's a little rough. It does take quite a while to do, but it's not too bad. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream though. Probably gonna live stream quite a bit. Can't get the monetization to work for the live with me, but honestly, just you guys being here is good enough for me. Obviously, if you want to subscribe, you can. Some of you have probably already done so appreciate that very much. Gonna start with Rengoku. I always start with them. It's just kind of the one to go to, and I can also place a Bulma down. So it's kind of broken. If you're not doing 2 times speed, I mean, it's quite difficult to do 2 times speed at the very start. Because obviously you don't have got enough units to deal with that, but for the majority of it you should be fine. You should definitely be fine. And then as soon as we do that, I'm gonna upgrade him. I'm going to upgrade him by that, and then I'm going to put a Steve down at the back over here. You always just want to go straight down to the big friend, because then it starts spawning in the summoners, and the summoner is very good to get. You definitely want to get that if you can. Which shouldn't be that difficult. So just get it like that. You want to get the first 2 upgrades here, so they do more damage and they have more health. So it's always helpful. And the story modes, it's weird because story modes actually give more gems that I've found on this game so far, more than infinite mode. So you're better off doing story modes, which is kind of strange, but it's kind of how the game works. So I don't know. That's basically how the game works. So if that's how the game's played, that's how the game's played. I choose not to question how the game works. Let's get on with it. But how's everybody else doing? Hope you guys are doing good. If you do have any questions for me, by the way, please let me know. If you have any questions regarding the game, please just say. Trust me, honestly, it's all good. But yeah, honestly, the game is pretty easy to get into. I will admit, the game is pretty easy to get into. It doesn't take that much to, like, for the first couple of hours, or maybe for like the first hour or so, you're not gonna have an absolute clue what you're doing. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now, you are not gonna have like any idea what at all is going on. But after you get the initial part of that, and then you kind of get used to everything and all of that good stuff, then you kind of have an idea what you're doing. So I mean, it's good, it's good. But yeah, hopefully, not too long now, guys. Hopefully. I ended up getting one of these red eyes. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but it does something. I don't know, I just had space for another artifact to go for one of my units, so I just kind of put it on the one that I haven't used yet. It is a mythical though. It is a mythical. It says like it does some like sort of like a black stun aura, as you can see on the units right now. They've got like some like black, well I don't know, it's just like an aura kind of thing. Don't know if it does like any extra damage or it's just for looks. I assume it's more than looks, because I mean, basically every other is a damage beast, but it doesn't give specifics, so I suppose we won't fully know. We'll just kind of go with it. Because like this guy's got the hollow mask. I don't know fully what it does, but it gives him a cool red aura, and I mean, like, you know, it's working for him, so there you go. And I've actually saved up quite a lot of trait rerolls, so I'm not exactly sure who I want to spend them on. I honestly don't know. Release, well, it's releasing today, as you can see in the title, but to the specifics on when it is actually going to drop, nobody actually knows at the moment. Hopefully within the next 12 hours though. I'm going to get asked this question so many times. It's all good though, it's all good. Yeah, probably in the next like 12 hours-ish. 12 hours or under. But they have like encountered me personally doing some of the latest story maps just today, a couple of hours ago. There was a few bugs on like units not placing and stuff like that when they should have been. So obviously they probably didn't expect that to be an issue, so it might take a little bit longer than they expected. But they've had this release date planned for weeks. So like I'm pretty sure like regardless, even if there is a game breaking bug, it's still going to drop sometime today. Now again, I'm going to imagine that the owners are American. Like they're never my time zone or they're never ahead. Like the majority of Roblox owners are American, so I'm just going to assume that they are. If that is the case, then it's about midday for them. So if they really wanted to push it, May 10th is like the next 12 hours. So it could be as long as 12 hours, it could drop in the next couple. Nobody really knows. But actually, on that note, they did say a couple of days ago when somebody asked that they were going to give a 6 to 8 hour-ish window before the game released. So the fact they haven't given us that yet, that means it's going to be more than 6 hours. Like, minimum. Unless they go back on the word and then they change it, which they could. I mean, plenty of games have done that, so I mean, you know, hopefully, time release, again, my friend Deku, I'm not too sure. But as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know, because obviously content creators probably do get a little bit of a head note on most things. So if I find out that the game's going to be releasing, as soon as I can let you know, I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to be streaming the entire release. So if you want to stick around in the stream, or you want to subscribe and come back later, or like the stream so you know where it is, and then keep checking in every hour or so and asking whether the game's dropping, I'm gonna let you know. So you know, it's completely up to you. But I am going to be playing till release. I'm going to be playing on release. So answering your guys' questions, because you probably do have quite a lot of questions about the game on like what's what and what units to get and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be here every step of the way. So yeah, but at the moment there's no confirmed. It sucks there isn't. I really wish I could tell you guys when the game is dropping. I wish you could play it with me. But unfortunately that's just not a possibility at the moment. But it will be soon. Will be soon. It's less than a day at least. Unless... Yeah. Oliviera, I just told you, man. I just told you. I don't know when release is. I'm not sure. There is no, like, given release date. The only release date that has been told that it's going to be May 10th for their time zone. I don't know what their time zone is, but that basically means it's going to be in the early hours of the May 11th for some people, or it's going to be May 10th. It's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be May 10th in the afternoon for you, or it's going to be early morning May 11th. Depending what time zone you are. So, I'm not sure when, it's just going to be within that time frame. Nobody knows, I don't know, the admins don't know, the developers probably don't have a set date, otherwise they'd let us know. Because they did say, as soon as they're 100% sure when they think the game's going to drop, they're going to like post a thing in an announcement saying, hey guys, the game's going to drop in about 6 to 8 hours just to let you guys know to get ready. And they haven't done that yet, so... It's not going to be out anytime soon. But I say anytime soon, it's still going to be less than a day unless they delay it. But I don't think there's enough bugs in the game for them to do that. So I've been running it the past 2 days and it's been working completely fine for me. It's 6:37 for you. Ah, sick, bro. It's 5:37 for me, so you're an hour ahead. So you must be like living in Europe or something. So that's cool. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow, Vincent, hopefully tomorrow the game will be out then. I'm very much hoping it will be, and I hope you have fun when it does drop, and then you get to play it, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to be, like I said, making videos on the game, tier lists, beginners, and like best ways to grind, which artifacts to go for, all that good stuff. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't already, that would be pretty cool. But I'm not going to nag you for it. Obviously, if you want to, you can. If you don't have to. It is honestly no worries. But the only issue I don't like about these third story modes is the 25 waves. The first one's a 15, and then this one's 25. So it's like almost double the time. And you basically more or less get the same amount of gems. It's just for the orbs. Because other than levels, like doing the story modes for the first time completions are basically the only way you get the orbs. And you get the orbs for the artifacts, which you can see on the units at the top right, like where it has like stuff here. That's the artifacts, and it like boosts their damage or SPA, reduces that or whatever. It's just like different boosts that a character can have, and they're all different. They're all unique. So you definitely want to get those. So I'm just trying to clear all the story modes right now and get them. But obviously, the interesting thing about this game, which I kind of like, is all the different story modes, they also drop crystals as well. And then you have a chance of getting a specific amount of a crystal, or like rarity of it. And then depending, as you can see on my Rengoku for example, it's got a fire trait, or it's like a fire type unit. And then this one is nature, and this one is pink or whatever that is. Apologies, not exactly sure. But the ones which do that, when you rank up your units, you need the certain type of crystal or material. And depending which story mode and arc you do, they drop a different colour of them. So, obviously, that's kind of cool, because it kind of forces you, if you want your units to do better, to do the story modes again. Which at this very moment in time, story mode actually gives more like rewards than Infinite does, like within a given time frame. So it's actually pretty good. And I don't really have a specific unit that I want to go for, but one of the acts, I'm pretty sure it's like World 2 Act 1 or something like that, gives the fire ones. So obviously if I wanted to rank up my Rengoku, I'd have to get a bunch of those, and then it just basically increases damage and all that good stuff. But in terms of like increasing the levels of the units, you can only do that by feeding them or getting like the sushi and ramen drops from like the mobs, and then you obviously level them up like that. But they don't get leveled up by doing runs. Your level yourself gets leveled up, and then you get rewards from that. but in terms of the actual units levels, you can only do that by feeding them. So it's very important that you keep doing runs and getting gems and summoning and all that good stuff. Now, this game has a lot. Like, it's a grind, but it's quite a simple grind once you get the hang of it. And it probably is quite easy to macro as well, if I had to guess. So it is honestly pretty good. It is pretty good. Welcome everybody joining. The game is releasing sometime today, or probably tomorrow early morning for me personally, but it is going to drop, so that is very cool. I know a ton of you guys have been waiting to play it, so it's going to be really cool when it does drop. It's going to be really sick. I'm going to upgrade my Minecraft Steve. He already is maxed. My bad. Gonna place another one down then. Go for the... Actually, I don't have enough of the top upgrade, and I'm probably still good to just do the bottom one. So I'll just do the bottom one again. They can upgrade each other, increase the stats of the golem's HP from the golden apple and the damage they do. So that's kind of cool. Get Whitebeard going. We'll place him like... I don't know, where can we place him? I want to put him like... Can I put him here? Yeah, I can, okay. A little bit scuffed, but we get there. I'm going to go for the bottom upgrade because it's cheaper. Basically. The top upgrade seems to be like the more expensive one for most units. And if you're doing a story mode, especially if you're doing 15 waves, not 25, you're not going to be able to max out maybe more than one unit. So for the others, you just do the bottom upgrades. What time's it in my country? I just said, my friend, it is 5:43, so I am 1 hour behind you. I am from the UK, England. Not many people from my country play Roblox, play these anime games. It's more like an American Asian thing, just stereotypically, and just like the majority of the play base is known to be American and Asian. But obviously, I'm a rare anomaly. I'm British, and yeah, so there you go. Because like basically all the friends that I know that play tower defenses, that are YouTubers, other than maybe Moz, I'm pretty sure Moz is UK as well, so that's pretty cool. Unless he's American and I've got that completely wrong, then obviously there you go. But you know, there's not many just in general. There is a good few Europeans though. There is a good few Europeans when you tally them all up. Single countries don't have that much of a majority of the player base of the game, but when we all stick together, we have quite a big percentage of the player base. Honestly, everybody keeps telling me that this spy car unit is like very good, but like from what I've seen, it doesn't look too great. I mean, it doesn't look like it has like an AoE cone or anything. If it's the entirety of the circle, then that could be pretty good. But I've never really used it by itself, so I'm not really sure. But it does definitely look like there's no cone, because like if you look at Rengoku, they've got a triangular cone here. If you look at Whitebeard, he's got a linear cone. But then you look at Rukia or Baikari, and they don't have any. So if it does hit the entire area, then that would explain the 6.4 second cooldown. But everybody keeps telling me this unit's busted, but I personally don't see it myself. But you know, I could potentially see it. If you make it mythic, because realistically any unit in this game can become mythic to where the stats just get insanely OP. You do that by ascending, which means you use 2 of any mythic in the game, and you make a non-mythic a mythic, and its stats get ridiculously busted. So like, it is definitely a grind. Like the fact you need, for a pity, you need 50,000 gems to get a guaranteed mythic. And although you do get gems fast in this game, that is still like a crazy amount to get. Because you can see this game, I've just done 25 waves, and I only got 364. So you have to do over 100 of these to get a guaranteed mythic. Which they're not that long to do, to be fair, so it's not terrible. But obviously it could be better. But it could be worse. It could be worse. And the game doesn't seem that pay to win. I mean, there are definitely pay to win aspects. The game's got to make money somehow. I mean, you got the battle pass and everything, but most of the things you can get in the battle pass are just additions of things you're already getting in the free battle pass. So, you know, there is that. There is that. But personally, I've not bought anything on the game, and I've been doing pretty good myself so far. So, like, just goes to show you don't really need a lot of things. You don't need a lot of things. It'd help. It'd definitely help. Don't get me wrong, it would help, but it's not needed, for sure. Get us on that 2x speed. Like, the 2x speed in this game is such a lifesaver. Like, so many people are gonna like just find that out when they play the game, and they're gonna think it costs Robux. They're gonna be like, damn, like 2x speed, but like I'm gonna have to pay for it like I have to do in any game. Like, oh, what an annoyance. But you get it for free. And like when you get a mythical unit, or you get a good like bunch of purples, you will be able to do 2x speed completely fine, like I'm doing. And it just makes the runs go so much quicker. Because if I didn't have the 2x speed on and I was doing these runs, like it would feel like such a drag now, because I've been doing it for so long with 2x speed. So yeah, it's definitely a very good feature to add. If they add any more in the future, that could be a little bit overkill. I think the fact that everybody can use 2x is like good enough, and it should stay like that constantly. If it goes any higher, we're in a bit of trouble. We're in a little bit of trouble if that happens, but hey, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Upgrade my Minecraft Steve, gets things going. Like Steve, like I've seen a bunch of tier lists in this game from like other YouTubers who have got early access, and they always put Steve as like the 5th best unit for like story modes or like for beginners. And I don't know, man. Like I don't need to use any unit other than Steve. Like I need the Rengokus for early placement, but at the same time I could just use Steve and I'd be fine. Like I'm quite confident I could only use Steve and I'd win these story modes. So like I think he's a little bit underrated, you know. I think people are looking past him. Like if we're talking, you know, if we're talking in infinite mode when you've got all your units maxed out and they're all mythicals, then sure, Steve may be a little bit underwhelming. But for like story modes and beginners specifically, or like artifact raids, like Steve is like he's so clutch. Like he's a very reliable unit. Like you definitely want him in your team. You cannot go wrong with him at all. Like if I had to pick a unit, like a definitive unit, like I'd pick Steve. And like I wouldn't even find it a surprise if Steve was just started off as a mythic in this game, because like he's very good enough to be. And sure, you could argue that Madara is basically a better Steve, and to be fair, she kind of is, because she does also have summon and she does a lot more damage than he does. But I mean, at the same time, Madara costs a lot more to max out, like a lot more, and obviously it's a mythic, so the chances you're going to get that on release are a lot less likely to get Steve. And the first Steves I got, they weren't even from like summoning. I just got them from a random drop, so when you kill mini bosses and bosses, there's a random chance that you drop a legendary unit. You might get mythicals, but I've never got one so far. I've only got legendaries. And the first drops that I got were all Steves. And then I got like 4 Bulmers after. But the first 3 were Steves. I got that pretty early on, so Steve was like my first legend. He was my guy. And he's just been doing like absolutely wonders for me. And I ended up completing basically the entire story with basically just him doing the majority of the work. Because like, look at these Rengokus, like they're basically not even attacking because the Iron Golems are getting there before them. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, that also might be because I've got VFX off because of the infinite mode. I should probably put that back on so you guys can see that. Okay, yeah, they are doing damage, but even still, definitely Steve is scope. Now, if we're talking infinite mode, if we are talking infinite mode, which there isn't any leaderboards at the moment, but if there was a time where there would be leaderboards, or there was like a Discord like channel for like highest waves, and you just wanted to do it for why not, for the flex, or just for the fun of it to see how far you could get, then like in every single possibility, you're picking Madara over Minecraft Steve. But then again, you have to remember, you have 7 slots, so you can just have both of them on your team and you're fine. And the idea that this game can get to the fact, or the point, where you can make every unit mythic, that is going to take a ridiculous amount of time to do. So like, tier lists shouldn't even be based off that on release. Release tier lists are the ones that I'm going to be doing, are just based off how the units are when you first get into the game. Because I think it's pointless doing ones right now where every unit's a mythic, where you literally need 2 mythics to make a non-mythic unit. So like, the fact I've been playing this game for about 2 days now and I've only pulled 2, and I got lucky on the Whitebeard. Like, I got it in about 100 out of 500 spins. So like, I wouldn't have even had a second mythic now with the gems I have. So the fact, like, I've been playing that a couple days already and I've only pulled 2, and that's considered lucky. Like, trying to rank like 20 units that are all mythic and you need like 40 of them to do that for the ascensions, like, that is ridiculous. And then you'd obviously have to level them all up. You'd have to get the same traits, and you'd have to get the good traits specifically for that unit. And then you'd have to check all the upgrades as well. Like, it's just a very long process, and that's going to take a lot of time to do. So like, considering that, I think you just do one for the start of the game. And like, the interesting thing is that when I originally played this game, before I like got into it beforehand, or like before I understood how the game works, I only thought there was about like 2, I suppose you'd say, support units in this game. But man, there is a lot of units, like, depending what upgrade path you choose, because obviously there's 2 different ones, the top one and the bottom one. Quite a lot of units have a damage one on one of them and a support path on the other. For example, this butterfly can do damage, but they have a support. Obviously, with the toxic damage, they're only doing 25 damage. But they, obviously, the bottom one and the top one, mainly support, but they can do damage. Minecraft Steve, you could argue, is also a support because its last upgrade of the apple buffs a unit by 250% for 10 seconds. So like, it's also doing damage as a summoner, but it can also buff. And then you've got Sanji, which I hear when he's a mythic, he's arguably the best unit in the game. So we're gonna have to check that out for ourselves. But Sanji, when you get that mythic, or just like in general, the bottom upgrades get you more money. So that's also a buff. You know, Whitebeard technically has, on the top upgrade, he has his like ability where he does the tsunamis, which I'm pretty sure like saves a wave, or like, you know, does a lot of damage to a lot of units. And then you've got Jotaro and Dio with obviously the time stops, as well as them doing damage as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this game. Like, because like on most leaderboard, on most tier lists, that you see, you have like the meta units, and then at the bottom you have support units. But half of the units in this game are support or damage. They're kind of both. So like, you kind of have to. You can't really make a section for that. You kind of just have to go in general. Damage and support, how good are they? Either way they go. And like, it gets very, very interesting. Like, very, very like nitty and gritty on like specifics, which is gonna take a lot of time to figure out. And then like, obviously, the longer it is, the more updates that come along. They're going to add even more units, so then like, that's going to reshape everything. If more artifacts are going to be added, then obviously that's going to like change it around as well. Like, there's so much stuff in this game to figure out that it's just going to take so long. And then I haven't even checked the tower part out myself. I might actually do that next game, because I haven't checked the tower mode out, and I probably should. So I just got told that it was like an endgame type of thing, and it's quite difficult to do. And I've personally not checked it out, so maybe we do check it out after this, and then we see how good or bad it really is. I think that would not be the worst thing to do, I think, to be fair. So, you know, But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't go well, then at least we tried it. But you know, it's good to just like have a look at everything, see what's worth doing, know what stuff is, so then you know you don't get to fall behind or like get confused. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, I keep seeing people joining the stream, so welcome. Hope you guys are doing good. A lot of new faces and a lot of familiar ones. So it's good to see the mix. Appreciate the guys rejoining back, and you know, for the people that are probably joining to see when releases, it's going to be some point today. We don't know when. It's just going to be some point. We do not know specifics. So you can ask if you want, but you got to get the same answer. So the answer being, we don't know. We don't know. It's going to be some point today. But this map is pretty cool. And honestly, if anything, the tower mode is going to be the endgame content of this game. So if there's ever a tower leaderboard in like a couple of days when everybody gets catched up, that could be pretty cool. Enis Lobby. That probably means something that I don't understand. Cool. Sick. Also, weird like horse giraffe looking thing. I don't know what anime this is from. Well, I mean, it's obviously One Piece, but I mean, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's like supposed to represent somebody, but he just kind of fell on a house, and the roof just kind of inside of him. I don't know, a little strange. I don't know how that happens, but we move. Upgrade another One Piece character while we're at it. Also, I would love this game if it added Mihawk. Hasn't even added Luffy yet, so that's probably the next one that's going to be added, because I'm pretty sure it is in the data collection thing. So obviously, you know, you probably want to get him sooner or later if you you know, wanted to. It's probably a good idea to. I would not be against it. Nah, I just want to get the capsule, because like these take so much longer, because obviously it's 25 waves instead of 15. And it's almost double the time. So like the fact we've got the 10-20% legendary orb drop before the 50%, and we've done like over 4 games, and it should be like a 1 in 2 coin flip. It's kind of crazy. It is a little bit strange how we haven't pulled it yet. There's a little bit of I don't know, getting a little bit unlucky, because maybe the game saw that I got the Whitebeard very quickly, and it thought, you know what, you've got incredibly lucky with that, now we're just going to have to like drop some more luck in other areas of the game. So maybe that's what they'll be going for, I'm not sure. Maybe. Ah, man. 4 more waves to go, and then we should be good. 4 more. But man, I honestly thought wave 100 on Infinite would have been pretty easy to do, but clearly it's more difficult than it seems. Which is understandable, because obviously with more people the HP is going to increase. So like, and none of my units are necessarily leveled up. I have a bunch of like ramen and like units to feed to a specific unit, but I don't know which one I want to do. That's the issue. Like, there's a lot of options, but I don't know which one I want to go for. And I don't want to, like, waste them all, and then, you know, not be able to spend it on one that I find out is ridiculously good, so. I mean, even with the 2x speed in this game, it does take a little bit long to do. I mean, most people like tiny tasks anyway, so it doesn't even seem like it's that long, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. We're having a good time though. We're having a good time. If anybody's got any questions about the game, please do let me know. If anybody's got any questions at all about the game, just feel free to let me know in chat and I'll answer it. Like if you want to know like what you should do at the beginning of the game, if you want to know what rank ups are, if you want to know what unit ascensions are, sacrifices, what traits you should go for, what the traits are, like you just let me know. And hopefully I can help you guys out. Hopefully. I don't know everything, but I have a general idea. So hopefully, that being said, I can try and help you guys out. Do my very best. But nah, I'm honestly quite excited to see how well this game does on release. Because like, somebody I know thinks it's going to get 2,000 players on release. Somebody else I know saying it's going to get 30,000. Personally, I don't think it's going to hit 30. In a couple of days, when people, like, it gets on the Roblox feed, and then a couple of YouTubers make videos on the game, like friends of a friend, get told about it, maybe. And at the same time, 2,000, I think, for a server with 32, and then obviously just like being on the Roblox and advertising it, 2,000 seems a little bit low for a release since it's the weekend as well. I'm going to go for about 6,000-7,000, that's my guess. That's still pretty good for a release. That is still pretty good. Like, for the amount of people in the server, that's like a really good ratio. But obviously, it could be less. It could be less than 1,000, you know. You never really know. But, you know, whatever it'll be, it'll be. And then if anything, the less players it is, the better it is for you guys, because you guys get like overpowered before like the majority of people figure out the game's a thing and then start playing. Because I mean, look at Anime Fantasy. I saw that game come up on my recommended. It only had 400 players, guys. It only had 400. The day later, it had 1,500, and then like a week later, it peaked at like 16,000 players. So I mean, like, you know, you can never be too sure about games. You can honestly never be too sure, because they can just randomly like pop off out of nowhere when people realise like, oh, this game's out. This is tower defense. It's pretty cool. And then obviously the fact that Anime Vanguards or Defenders isn't out at the moment. This game's got a really good time to like build a reputation, build a player base, attract people over, you know, get the players, max buys, profitability. So, you know, even if the game isn't perfect, I would still personally release it now, because it is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult with all the other games. Tsunami! Tsunami! Nice. Very cool. Can I get on these ships? Oh, I can. I can go all the way out here. Don't tempt me. Well, this is pretty interesting. I should probably go back for the rewards because I won't be able to claim them if I'm not over here. So, and there's the boss. Good timing, good timing. And GG's. Alright, let's see that tower mode. Let's like figure out how good it is. And again, I didn't get a rift orb. I did get 500 gems though. 500 gems, not bad at all. That's on the higher end that what you can get for 25 ways. So that's not bad at all. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been. So we're gonna figure out what the tower mode is, because I'm very curious. And let me just see how many ramen stuff I have, because I have quite a lot, I imagine. I have also one of my units doesn't have. Whitebeard doesn't have a trait. So I guess I can give him this eye then. Okay. I'll give him the eye. Oh. Wait. Hold on a minute. Okay, I see. So only one character can have the trait. Okay, interesting. Well, not the trait, sorry, the artifact. Okay, so only one unit can have it out of the two. So I'm going to have to get another one. But I can, like, evolve these, I think, or, like, rank them up. Let me go quickly see if I can rank them up. Because if I have two of the same thing, then ideally I should be able to. Because I'm going to get no benefit if I can't use it on another person. So let's go see if we can do that real quick. In the artifact upgrade section. So I'm not exactly sure on the specifics, but let's see, if I wanted to upgrade this eye, I'd need to... Oh, I need to give Artifact Essence. Right. Which is these things. But I only have 2 of these left. And other artifacts give other Artifact Essence. So, I guess I could do this. And then that ranks up to rank 2. And then what is it for rank 3? Rank 3, I need another eye and I need 75, but it increases the range to 8%, or it either goes to 8% or it increases it by 8%. Either way, that's kind of small. Yeah, that's a good quiz. The game currently isn't out at the moment, so the game link will come out on the Discord server whenever the game releases. I currently don't have a link at the moment on me, and I don't think I'm allowed to give it out either. But we never know. I'm not too sure. I think there's going to be a delay. Honestly, I'm not in a position to say whether there is or there isn't, because I'm not too sure. Because at the state of the game right now, from what I'm playing, from like a player's side of things, the game looks very possibly to be. Sorry, I'm trying to get the words out. It looks very possible to release today. Like if it released right now, I would not be surprised. I don't think there'd be that many issues. But obviously the developers and the owners know a lot more than I do. They know like the actual game code and everything. And obviously if they see something's up and it needs to be delayed, then it could be an issue. You'll stay in the stream? Awesome. I appreciate you sticking around, man. Hope your day is going pretty good, because mine's not going too bad. It's the weekend after all. So yeah, it doesn't look like these upgrades are actually doing that much for us, because it's only boosting by 3% or 8% on the damage or the range. Which, I mean, if you slowly add these up over time, it can get really good. That's the thing. It can get really good if you get to rank 10, because I'm pretty sure rank 10 is the max you can get an artifact. But obviously, like, upgrade by upgrade, it's asking for quite a lot and you're not getting much back. So, like, getting 75 of this, I don't even have 75 of this. Because, I mean, even if I used all my items, then I could. Want to help me on YouTube? I appreciate that, man. That's very nice. I appreciate that a lot. I'm just trying to figure things out. Obviously, I've got it like stuck to where the streams I can't like monetize them. It just never works for me. I don't know where to find that. I appreciate that, man. That's really cool. Obviously, you don't have to subscribe or like the videos, but obviously, or the streams for that matter. But obviously, if you do want to help out, and it does help me out, and I do appreciate it, then you know, feel free to. But it isn't a requirement. You know, you guys just talking in the stream, like giving me some company, is like already enough already, because it can get lonely playing these games, you know. So, you know, and I do have people that I am planning to play with on release, but obviously we don't know when release is going to be. It's a good couple hours until it does, at least. So, you know, and I'm like solo playing the game anyway, so I may as well try and be helpful, keep people company. You know, if anybody's got any questions about the game, hopefully I can answer them, so then when release does drop you might have a better idea of, you know, how the game works. But yeah, 75, I mean, if I used all my stuff, if I used all my items, then I could just about do it. But then I wouldn't have the eye to get the rank anyways. With the artifacts, other than doing runs, you do get them from the battle pass. So like, as you can see, I got the eye there. Obviously, if you get the if you pay for the actual one as well, the premium one, you can get more of them. Which there is quite a lot of eyes you can get. Jesus Christ, it's like every 5 tiers pretty much at the start. Puzzle pieces, I don't have a clue what they're for. Cupcakes, don't have a clue what they're for. I'm assuming they're all artifacts, but I don't know the benefit for them. Or maybe they're not artifacts. They might be like leveling up units. They might be like the ramen. They might be like the mythical ramen, the cupcake, because it's all food at the end of the day. So that might explain why there's 3 times of each. But yeah, honestly, the premium battle pass just looks like everything you get in the standard one, just times 2, which is still good. It's still very good. If you can get it, you definitely should. And remember, you have to like click these yourself. So like, I've just got sushi there. It doesn't auto do it for you. So like, if you've got the battle pass level up, you've got to click it yourself. Which you get them from the missions. You've got your daily ones that reset every 24 hours. You got your weekly ones that reset every 20 days, and then you got your monthly ones that I'm pretty sure is every 30. Could be wrong though. It could be 31, 28, 29, something like that. Something around there. And then obviously these give 3,000, so that's going to be like a lot of tiers considering it's 430 to get to the next one. That's probably going to get me about 6-7 tiers per one. So it's actually pretty good, but obviously it's monthly, so you would expect it to be that much. And then other ways to get gems, you obviously get them from the collection by dropping a unit. You can find it in here, and you get one trait, like trait shard essence thing. You need 5 of those for a trait reroll. So you need to like find 5 of these units to get one, and you get 500 gems obviously. So whenever you spin, you want to make sure you come to here, and then you make sure you find them all so you get gems for it. And not all the units that are in the game. I've never seen this one before, Mob Psycho. I've never seen Gon, I'm pretty sure this guy's name is. I've not seen him either. Luffy's not in the game yet. Batman I haven't seen. Voldemort I haven't seen. Whoever these two are, I haven't seen either. And that one I haven't seen either. Although Madara is, and I'm pretty sure... I don't know if Sasuke's in the game. This purple one isn't either, apologies. Or Darth Vader, or Luke Skywalker. I mean, there's quite a lot of units in this game that I probably plan for the future. If I had to guess, they're probably the first ones that are going to come through. But we do have some artifacts, which we may want to choose to do. Because we have... Ooh, okay. We have 9 Rift Orbs. Honestly, I don't want to use my legendary ones. I don't know why I don't want to, but at the same time... No, we'll just do 3 random ones for now. There's a % chance we win, there's a % chance we don't, so I'll probably make a video on just doing the 3 legendary ones and seeing what artifacts we can get. I feel that'll be a pretty cool video to watch, because then it's all like RNG to see which you know, affixes we get. Is so what they're called in this game, apparently. And 2 seconds. Let's hope we get some good options. Damn, that's hot. Ow. Okay, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Right, so we have Boss Rush. A random boss spawns at the end of every wave. Recession. Gains 40% fewer coins this game. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not bad. Slow but certain. Units attacked 40% slower, but deal 150% more damage. That's good overall, I think. And then Spirit Summon. Whenever an enemy dies, there's a chance it summons an allied spirit. That's good. And then Yard Sale. Everything's 2 times as cheap. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's like probably like a 6 out of 10 on like how good it could have been. Could be worse, could be better. But we're just gonna start placing those down, get the Bulma down, because the upgrades still cost a lot, regardless. The upgrades don't change at all. But we should be good. And then we obviously got the spirit from when the boss dies. Okay, so it's like a summoner type thing. So that's actually really good for us. Because if we end up killing a boss and then it has a chance to like summon a spirit of that boss, like it is right there, then it's just going to kill him. Okay, that's kind of broken. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then we get gems, just like that. Gonna upgrade my Bulma a little bit more. Okay, no, so the upgrades are reduced. Okay, well, that's cool. I think we're going to get the Minecraft Steez down at the back, just to be sure. Well, maybe not at the full back, but we'll place them, like, here. So then, obviously, we're chilling regardless, wherever the units come from. And we'll do the bottom ones, obviously. Okay, so the upgrades are halved. Is that what the upgrade was? Oh yeah, everything's 2 times as cheap. Okay, well there you go then. That's why it's half, because it is literally half. Oh, sorry, Quiz, I didn't see that comment before. I like people that only start because you give them motivation. I'm half for it. Yeah, sick, bro. I like to, you know, there's no reason to not be a nice person, you know, as cringe as it is. Like, you know, I feel like you get much farther in life if you just be yourself, and I'm just, like, a nice person, which I like, I appreciate. Which, you know, is always good. There's no point, like, being annoying, or, you know, just, like, I don't know. I don't know what the word is, but I'm just, like, you know, I'm just living a good life. I get to play this game, I get to stream it, get to help you guys, and it's the weekend, so I mean, like, you know, can't really go wrong. Although I do have my A-level exams pretty soon, so that's not great, but other than that, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Because the A-level exams, that's gonna be difficult. That's gonna be very difficult. It's basically like, in American terms, that's probably like you going to university or something, like getting the exams for that. So it's pretty rough. But you know, I've been doing good, and I've been revising a little bit here and there, so should be all good with that. And hopefully get to play the games like these to take my mind off it all. So yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But man, these ways are easy. Like, this ghost thing is like really helping me out right now. I do not have to do much at all. It's kind of doing it all for me, really. Let's see, what can I upgrade? Okay, I can get this soon. There we go. Got that. Awesome. Alrighty, let's go, boys. This release is gonna be so cool. I really hope you guys get legendaries like straight off the rip. That'd be sick, bro. I mean, legendaries seem pretty easy to get in this game. They don't seem like a ridiculous. Like every maybe 1 in every 5 times spins, I get a legendary. So you know, it's not bad at all. Unless I've just been getting incredibly lucky. Which I definitely could have been getting the YouTube bacon high look, because that's definitely a thing. And if you say otherwise, I don't know, maybe that's why you're not lucky. Maybe because you're not the bacon hair. Like maybe the fact that my bacon hair got in an accident, he got pushed down this massive hill up here, and that's why he's in a wheelchair. Maybe the game felt bad for me, and they're trying to like compensate by giving me like really cool units really easily. Which, I mean, it's a pretty good compensation. I mean, like, I'm not exactly going to say no, it's still like very helpful. And I can still run around with the wheelchair. It's kind of a show, really. Like, whenever people see me, they just feel bad because I'm in a wheelchair. So like, I get special, I don't know what the word would be. Assistance maybe, or like, I don't know. People are always nice to me, so like it's a really good glitch in the matrix on how to get people to like you. Just become a bacon hair and get crippled in game. Because if not, people just laugh and think it's funny. So you know, there's also that. So when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of. There's no way that's the thing. Someone's gone out of the way to make a wheelchair in Roblox for people to buy for like 30 Robux. Whole different worlds. Playing anime games probably just isn't even on their radar. Alright, let's play this other game that I like to play. It's called Run Around in the Woods. In first person, like we're playing a scary horror game. Why play a tower defense game when you can just dodge the trees? It's pretty entertaining to watch. Am I right? Yo. I don't know why there's so many trees back here. There really is like no need for them to be back here, but they kind of just are. Like, you can place units back here, which is what I might do. I'm gonna catch them by surprise and put them at their spawn. We're gonna spawn camp them. We're gonna spawn camp them, guys. Oh, that's funny. Spawn camp. Let's put that down. We'll just spam a bunch of units down. Why not? Get the boys going. And girls, of course. Gotta be inclusive. Yeah, that boss is just... It doesn't even stand a chance. I'm pretty sure there's 15 waves to these. If I'm not mistaken, it might be 25, but I'm like... I recall the number 15 for a reason. And it must be because it's 15 waves long. So, if that is the case, then we're 2/3 of the way there. If not more, because it's wave 11. So, that's good. And then, hopefully, out of the 3 random ones we got, we basically got to be guaranteed 1, right? Surely 1 out of the 3. So I don't know what the rate is of like a random orb that isn't a legendary, that isn't fully guaranteed. I don't know the percentage chance. It's probably going to be like anywhere from like 10 to 50%. So hopefully we get a little bit lucky and then we pull one. So I would not mind that. I would not mind that at all. And hopefully it's a good one, because I am in need of one, because I have a spare slot for one of my units, which is currently the Whitebeard. He doesn't have one. And neither does Rukia for some reason. I'm pretty sure... Well, I don't know what happened there. I must have unequipped it. But, yeah, I don't... Okay. I don't know what happened there. Must have just accidentally unequipped one for another. So, I suppose after this game I'll get that fixed, and then hopefully we can get a full deck of artifacts going on the team, which would be very good. And the worst case, they're just like fodder for upgrading others for like the essence you need to level them up. So you know, it's not completely worth it. Not worth it, I mean, if you know what I'm trying to say. So hopefully we get something good. I am very hopeful that we do eventually, some point down the line. It's currently 6:20 in the afternoon for where I am, and the game could come out anytime at all. Time. Look at these ships, man. There's quite a lot of these spawning. Okay, they're all dead anyways. Damn, these shield mobs are interesting though, because like that's when you need a bunch of units to just like break down the shields from like doing hits. Because even if your unit does 100,000, it's gonna still be doing the same as one that's doing 10 damage if they've got the shields. So you know, there is that. Hopefully should win this soon though. And then can we upgrade these any more than we have done? No, because already actually no, I can get that one upgraded. Okay. Get this guy upgraded. And then yeah. The game's it's, like when you get the units, the game's pretty like clean and easy to do. Which is good because you can always just lay back, you don't have to hard try it unless you're going for high wave and infinite mode where the game does get very confusing. Which is for like the hard grinders who want to find different strats and, you know, get a bunch of like gems and trait rerolls to get like, you know, optimization to the max. But for like people who just want to hard grind gems, like I've already seen 50 million videos on how to tiny task this game. So, you know, if that's something you're considering doing, then it shouldn't be that hard, because everybody else seems to be doing it, so if they can, why can't you? You know what I mean? Which I've never personally tiny tasked a game before, but I suppose it would be a start, like, that probably would be a good idea. You want to get Madara? Yeah, I haven't got it personally yet myself, and I'm pretty sure it is gonna get like balanced like crazy later down the line. But for right now, it is broken. Like I've seen people use it, and it's broken. Rift orbs to spend. Are you telling me we didn't get any out of the free? That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we can always do another 3 times. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, we'll do another 3 times. Actually, does that even do anything? I don't even know if that did anything for us. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get delayed, but you know, we can never be too sure. I don't like no specifics. Like, I wish I knew what they were doing so I could let you guys know, but like I don't have an idea. It could get delayed for a month for all we know. They could just like type an announcement, yeah, sorry, we need more time. Game's getting delayed by a month. Hope you guys understand. See ya. But hopefully that doesn't happen, because that would be unfortunate. Let's see what this one is. We've got 6 this time. Enemies move twice as fast. That is bad. That is very bad. Decrease the max placement of units by 2. That's not good either. Enemies spawn at the opposite side of the map. Huh. That's an issue. Whenever a unit gets a kill, it also gets a permanent 1% damage increase. Ooh. That's good. Increase crit chance by 50%, decent, and increase crit damage by 100%. Okay, so this is going to be a difficult one. This is going to be difficult. This is not good. You know what? We're going to start off by placing them quite far away from each other. Oh, you can only place one of the unit. Oh, that is bad. That's bad, guys. That's not good. Damn. Okay. This could be an issue. This definitely could be an issue. But honestly, I've got faith. All I need to do is just get the Steve down. Once the Minecraft Steve's down, we're chilling. But until Minecraft Steve is placed, this is gonna be a little bit awkward, for sure. What do I upgrade? Okay, no, this is an issue. This is an issue. Need to slow down a little bit. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. But at the same time, if I put Minecraft Steve like here, okay, I can't place it there. I can place it here. Get the mask on. Better aim. Bread. Okay, now we should be able to put 2 times speed on. This I'm just gonna do last, and then we should be good. Right, let's see. I should be able to get the friend on him now. There we go. Awesome. I can get the top upgrades too. Okay, now we should be good. Now we should be good. Because even if they get past, they're gonna have to face the golems. So now I'm pretty sure we've secured the win, which is why Steve is just so overpowered in this game. He's my #1 unit by a mile. I love him so much. But yeah, Steve is basically just like a cheap Madara at this very moment in time. Like, you definitely want to go for Madara. That's 100% if you get the mythic. But I don't think that's much of a story mode item, or at least not on the release of the game, because obviously it's going to be very difficult to get Madara. He might not even be in the banner for the first couple of hours, so you know, Steve is the cheap version. He's the eBay version of Madara, which he's doing wonders for me at the moment. I couldn't really ask more of him, to be fair. He's helping me out big time. So honestly, it's honestly good that I've got him on my team. So though, guys, I am quite thirsty. I haven't had a drink all day. I may have to get one at some point. I don't know when though. Actually, I do know when. I'm gonna go get one now. apologies, guys. I will be back in like, I don't know. I'll be back very soon. I just want to get a drink. Right, I'll be back in like a minute or two. So hope you guys stick around by then. And if not, thanks for joining the stream. But I will be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. I'm back, apologies. I've got my drink, I've done other stuff, and I'm back. When's release? Well, my friend, it is some point in the future, within the next 24 hours, if it doesn't get delayed. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure, my friend. I wish I knew. Because everybody keeps coming into the stream asking when is release, and my answer to every single one of you is I unfortunately do not know. Because they say it's going to be May 10th, some point today within their time zone. So like, assuming that is the case, it's going to be in 12 hours or less, maximum. But obviously, it could get delayed. I can't see it getting delayed personally. But I don't think the developers even saw it coming. So, I mean, if it does happen, it does happen. But I feel if it did get delayed, they would have already said something by now. Because, you know, if it was that big of an issue, then they would have like said something in announcements by now saying like, unfortunately there's a big issue that we've come across and we unfortunately can't get it fixed, so we're gonna have to delay. But obviously that's not the case, so I say just keep your hopes up and it probably will drop. Hopefully, because if it doesn't, then we're in a bit of trouble. But well, I suppose I still get to play the game, so don't really matter to me. Oh man. Apologies. To be fair, this extra 1% damage per like kill or whatever is kind of broken. Because this guy keeps gaining like damage and the HP of the golems keep going up. This is actually kind of good. I thought it would have been rough because the banner fixes were like kind of bad. But this is actually kind of counteracting it like crazy. This is what I mean, man. Steve's the GOAT. I keep saying it, man. Steve is him. Steve is truly the GOAT. And I don't know where my Rengoku's gone. Oh, it's all the way here. Okay. I guess I can do the bottom upgrade. Because the top one costs a little bit too much for the time that we have left. Unfortunately. It is unfortunate. But, you know, what can you do? Not much. But, man, I'm liking this. And then hopefully this time, I don't know if we even put the orbs in. I don't know if I just readied up and then I needed to like reselect them. If that's the case, then this was kind of a wasted run. But, you know, at least we'll know for next time not to do it again. So, you live and you learn. You learn and you live. That's what they say. I can't join the server. I'm not got banned from the server. I'll leave the server. I'm not too sure. If you can't join the server, that's probably because you have been banned. I can't think of any other reason why they wouldn't let you in. But I'm not too sure, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Yo, what's good, Star? Yasta? Is that? Am I saying that correctly? Yeah. Yasta. What's up, Yasta? Hope your day's going good. Hopefully the game is dropping today. So, just trying to stream the release and then, you know, see what happens. See if I can answer any questions. Hopefully, you guys have a good time sticking around, waiting for release. Just have somewhere to vibe while you're doing your other things. And yeah, just good vibes. Let's see how good the Minecraft Steve's doing. 6,000, it keeps going up. It keeps going up. Well, if you don't remember if you got banned, then I don't know. If you can't join the server, then I honestly, I wouldn't know another reason why it's not letting you in. So, unfortunately, I don't really know what I can do to help you there, boss, unfortunately. Sorry. But hey, I'm going to be streaming it, so at least you'll be able to see when release drops, because I'll change my title and everything, so obviously you'll know then. Because when I find out when releases, you guys will probably know at the exact same time, so, and that will be from an announcement in the server. Because people in the content creator chat, they keep asking the owner, when's it going to drop? Can you let us know beforehand? And he keeps saying, I do not know. So like, he isn't telling anybody, he's not even telling the big creators. So if he's not telling the big boys, he ain't going to tell me. That's kind of how the world works. But if anything, a mystery's more interesting. So, you know, might drop now, it might not. It's all speculation. Well, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if you're 13 years or older, you can use Discord. So, I'm not too sure. Unless you made your account before you were the age of 13, then that might be why. But I'm pretty sure you have to be at least 13 years or older as Discord's TOS. So, considering you're 14, I'm not sure. Maybe the server has a specific age. I'm not too sure. But did we get anything? Okay, no we didn't, but we got Bulma. And we got one of those. Oh no, we did get one. Okay, nice. So we got another canister thing. Nice, and we still got 3 more to go. So, not bad at all. I want to see what artifact we got, because it could end up being a good one. I mean, either way, we're going to take it because we need one, but it could be good. Alright, let's see what we get. Let's see what it was. It was this one. A strand of a hero's hair. Make a powerful attack that knocks enemies back. Okay. So this knocks enemies back. Huh. So, if I'm not mistaken, would this not be really good on Steve? I'm not sure how it would work, because if it works with the golems, then that could go crazy. Honestly, I'm really tempted to just try it on Steve, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if you could do that on the golems, the summoners, man, that could be a little bit broken. That could be a little bit OP. A little bit. I'm gonna go, oh no, guys. Oh no. Honestly, we'll switch that there, and then we'll go the mask. This is rank 2, by the way, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, it says R2, so that shows the ranks. Play some anime, bro? That's a cool game. I don't think I've ever played it myself, but I know a few people who do, and they like it, so yeah, hope you have fun playing it, my man. Who's this? Look at that face, bro, what? So I'm recording a video. Nice. Yeah, that's amazing. Right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Go to the summon area. Let's use in the banner. Rangoku. Okay, I don't need Rangoku, so we'll have a little bit off that for now. Power transfer though. Power transfer. Can pick a unit. Let's go for Minecraft Steve, because he's the GOAT. And then we're sacrificing 128. So confirm. Sacrifice. Now I've got a better Bob. Now if we pick the unit again. This is 118. We're sacrificing 127. But 127 is pretty good now. I don't know if we want to do that the other way around. Maybe this one's level 10. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if like added power gives more or it doesn't. I'm not quite sure. But if that is the case, then I don't know. But I don't think Bulma does much, regardless of which one you spend. But I'm gonna feed my Rengoku. I don't know what I want to feed. What do I want to feed? I guess I could feed my Whitebeard. May as well. We'll get the Bulmas going. Let's see. Harry Potter. Can get that going. That gun. That gun. Okay, well that's level 30, so that's something. Although I do have the ramen things, which if I gave it every single one that I've got. Oh wait, no, I accidentally clicked off it. Okay, it resets. Okay, hold on. I'm curious. If I gave him every single one I had, he'd still only be level 54 out of 100. That is a grind. He only goes to level 50? Wow. Huh. That is crazy. So the Ramen Ball gives the same amount as a legendary unit. That makes sense. The sushis give the same as the purple. Okay, that's interesting. Does make sense. But I don't know. If Madara is as broken as people say it is, I want to save all of them for Madara. Because if I can get the level 100, then that would be very cool. Is this game good? Hello, Shadow Past. Hope your day's going good. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. My personal opinion, I've played the game for 2 days, maybe 3, about that. And my personal take on the game is I'm enjoying it very much. The game is like an average tower defense. It's got pretty decent UI. It was like a lot worse than it was right now. Obviously, compared to Vanguard's, it's lacking. But UI isn't everything in the game. The game's got traits. The game's got unit ascensions. It's got rank ups. It's got sacrifices. It's got towers. It's got artifact grades. It's got traits. Like the game's got a lot going for it. There's a lot to do in this game. It could be a little bit overwhelming for some people, especially on release, because you're not going to know what to do, where to go, where do we start, what do we go for. It's definitely just a trial and error, this game is. But once you get to figure out everything, the game's a pretty simple grind. I'm enjoying it personally, and probably going to keep playing it for quite a while. So yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I think it's good, just based off that alone. So. You know, there you go. How is the traits? Can we get traits? No, we can't. Okay. How many trait rerolls do I have? That's what I'm curious about. I have 27. So I can get 5 trait rerolls. That's not that much. That really isn't much. But to be honest, do I want to spend them on Whitebeard? Not really. Not really. Not really. At least not now. Probably just save it for a video when I get a bunch of them, because I'm kind of vibing with the ones I have at the moment, because they could always get worse. So you know, you never want to risk that, especially with the ones I have. I don't have that many, so if the ones go bad, then that's gonna be rough. But the quests, we've already done the majority of those, or at least the daily ones. The battle pass, we've already done all the missions. Let's see what ones we have to do. We have to summon one time. Okay, well, we'll summon one time so we can get that one out of the way. We'll just summon once, see if we can get anything good. Yeah, I'd consider checking it out, Shadow. Appreciate you stopping by. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, if you are leaving. So we got Harry Potter. Nice. Sick. So now we should have that challenge done in the Battle Pass. The missions. And there we go. Upgrading a little bit. Done all the weekly ones. Now I just need to upgrade 991 more units, place down 449, and defeat 120,602 more enemies. Okay. That's, I mean, they are monthly for a reason. They are definitely monthly for a reason. Because that is going to be quite rough. It's going to be quite rough. But I think what we should start doing, honestly, let's see. Marine Lobby, we got that. We haven't got the third one, but to be honest, it's only a % chance. Don't really care to go for that one. Entertainment District, honestly, I haven't got the legendaries for the first or the second, so that might be good to go for. Probably is good to go for. Yeah, I guess we can do some of these. See, the issue is as you can see, there's different gem shards you get for different like acts and stories you do. But I'm not too sure which unit I want to upgrade, because Rengoku's a fire one, so that probably wouldn't be the worst idea to go for. But other than that, I don't really know. I'm kind of puzzled. I'm not too sure, guys. Because I suppose I could go for Rengoku, but I don't know how good he is. And if he's not that good, then he's not that worth doing. But again, like, all I've heard is that Matter is stupid overpowered, and he's going to get rebalanced anyways at some point. So, with that being said, it's probably not worth just to clutch onto him for everything. But at the same time, I want to give it a little bit of time to make sure I'm not like wasting every resource that I have on this game on a unit that doesn't realistically need it in the long run. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be safe, because it is safer than sorry, for sure. Definitely safer than sorry. Oh well, better to be safe than sorry. Obviously. And we'll just upgrade all these once. Go for a little bit different one than the Minecraft Steve we usually go for. Okay, let's get this done, let's get that done. Nice, XP there we gotta get. Awesome. Put a Minecraft there, we'll get a Bulma going actually. We'll just go the top ones, that one, that one, that one, that one, and wait for the next one. It's gonna be a good time, guys. This is sick, guys. This is awesome. Welcome everybody joining. Hope you're doing good. Oh man. Honestly, like, until I know the unit that I definitely want to go for, I don't even know what to grind for, to be honest. Because, like, any first act of the story modes are definitely better to go for. That's, like, for sure. And then other than that, don't really know. Not too sure. Jump on the houses, because why not? Hey yo, I got the skills. Nice. What are my thoughts on the new Destroy a Dungeon game? Well. It's actually quite surprising, you know, about that game. It's quite a niche one. I don't really do many dungeon crawler videos on here. It's mainly tower defense. But yeah, I've not got round to testing the entire dungeon yet. We haven't got round to that at the moment. But like from what I've seen personally and what I've tested, it's pretty clean. I mean, obviously it's no new DQ, it's no Fabled Legacy, but I mean for a release of a dungeon game, it's pretty nice. I mean, like the lobby, arguably, you know, a little bit. I don't know what I can leak. So all I'm gonna say is, obviously, it's personal preference whether you like it, but from what I've seen so far, it's pretty cool. Because, like, if you're comparing it to current Fabled, or, like, current Dungeon Quest, or, like, any decent dungeon crawler game, it doesn't really compete with them. But obviously, if you're comparing the first dungeons of games, then, you know, it could be. But I've not checked the dungeon out myself yet, so I can't really comment on it more than that. But it is supposed to be dropping today, or tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be dropping tomorrow, apparently. Supposedly. Whether it does, I'm not too sure. Because, you know, it is kind of an ongoing tradition for dungeon crawlers to delay. And, you know, it's kind of a tradition for most tower defences to do it as well. So, you know, I do pick the game genres that I want to go for quite well. honestly, these story runs are quite easy because unless you're doing an infinite mode, it's literally just place a good unit down, a good mythic unit down, and then it's a GG. I even placed down the Steve down, and it's already going to be winnable for me, which is a good thing because it doesn't take that much to fully focus on the game. But you know, there's not really an end game for this game other than the tower mode, which we still haven't checked out. I keep forgetting to, so probably should check that out at some point. Which actually, to be fair, I'll do that next round. So I want to see what it is before the game drops. But yeah, that Destroyer game, I'd give it a go on release. I mean, I'm friends with quite a lot of people who want to play it, and they're dev in the game, so just gotta give them the support, you know. But hey, who knows? Who does know? Because at the moment, I don't know if that game's releasing, I don't know if this game's releasing. There's a lot of games that I don't know is dropping. But did get an announcement on that Anime Defenders game that they said they were gonna start testing it or something. I don't quite remember exactly what it said, but something along those lines. So maybe that might come out quite soon. If anything, that's probably gonna come out next week, and then Vanguard's is probably gonna come out the week after, and then just wipe the floor with every single game that's out right now. Which really sucks because I really don't want it to do that, but it's kind of going that way, unfortunately. Which, I mean, yeah, nobody wants that. I mean, everybody's anticipating Anime Vanguards. It's got such a pedestal to you know, do better than Anime Adventures, and they delayed it purposefully to develop it more, so people kind of got very high expectations for the game. So either the game's gonna flop because it has ridiculous amount of bugs, it's stupidly pay to win, and it just isn't smooth to play, or it is pay to win but people don't care, which I suppose most don't. The game's easy to play, it's smooth, and it is actually a fully functioning game to where it probably is going to get a lot of plays, because basically every YouTuber can spend the money to make the videos to get the stupid units. What's happening with Anime Switch? It was something about the game was they didn't feel the game had enough content, and they didn't want to rush the first update they were adding, so they're closing the game till the 18th, I'm pretty sure, so in about a week's time, next Saturday, where they're gonna re-release it with 2 new raid modes, more units, and a bunch of other stuff. So, you know, I suppose that's good, because we got the legendary orb. Nice, awesome. Because the game was getting a little bit stale. I will admit, the game. I mean, for me, who did grind to #1 on the leaderboard, it took me 6 hours to do, and that was on the very first day, and that's the only main leaderboard in the game, and everything other than that is kind of pointless. There's no real reason to play the game. So you know, it was a little bit boring, I can't lie, because I could have got way 3000 on that game. I could have absolutely destroyed the leaderboard, but would there have been any reason to? Not really. So the game just needs more content, and the game was losing plays every day. No one was really watching videos on it, so you know, it's just difficult because it's not really a tower defense. It does have aspects of a tower defense, but it's not really a tower defense. So that's why the game kind of I don't know, lost momentum, I suppose. But it's good because when they re-release it, re-hype the game up. So I suppose that's a good thing. Yeah, I suppose. Right, Challenge Rift. I'm gonna try out this because I haven't tried it out before, and I wanna see what the hell's going on, because I don't know what this is about. I have no idea. But we're gonna give it a good go, and it might go well. Who knows? I wonder what it means by floors though, whether it means maps or it's like a literal like tower. I'm curious. It's probably going to be maps though. Probably it's just going to be maps, and then when you complete it you go up a level. Then you keep going up and they keep getting harder. Then again... Okay, no, it is a map. So then... I'm curious. So if I place my Rengoku down... So what's this? Is this like an infinite mode? I don't quite know what this is, guys. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure it out together. Because I don't think many people have even, like, tried this mode out, so... I suppose we're going to be one of the first to see what it actually does, because... I'm not too sure. It just looks like a normal story round at the moment. Is the feeling I'm getting. I'm going to put the Minecraft Steves down at the back. I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and get that. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure at all. Upgrade that, gonna upgrade that, gonna upgrade that. Then we just need to save for 2,400 to get to the summons for each of them. And the units are getting past already. That's not good. How much HP do they have? Okay, so it's just a matter of this guy's got to go for the last of them. Hold on. I'll figure this out. We'll work it out. Alright, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. And then what we need to do is you need to go to last. You need to go for first. You need to go for that. We'll get you there. And then we'll go you there. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then hopefully we're good. Hello, Red. Ned, sorry. Apologies. The game isn't out at the moment. It's going to be out some point today, though. I don't know when that is. They haven't told the YouTubers anything. And I feel if they did have a date or a time in mind, they would have let us know for people to get like ready to live stream and make videos or like publish them. And the fact they haven't, and they haven't given ETA, it could be delayed. I'm not saying it is. I'm definitely not saying it is, but it could be. And I'm not too sure myself. I'm not sure. So. Alright, see you, man. Have a good rest of your day. $100 gems from that. Okay, that's pretty good. You can never say no to 100 gems. We'll go for the top upgrade. I feel the top upgrade's going to be better to go for. I think. But we just have to wait for the money. But it seems like they are getting progressively harder per wave than like a normal story mode would. So, I suppose there is that. But then again, I do have my units more back than I usually would. So, they are getting further just in general by that, like, anyways. So, I'm not completely sure. I wish I was sure, but I'm not sure. Do you keep getting good XP though? Because it's quite hard to level up in this game. It's actually quite hard. So I've been playing the game for a good few hours, maybe like I want to say 12 hours maybe, give or take, and I'm only getting like a level an hour. So you know the game's a bit of a grind, and the fact rewards go from level 100 onwards. This guy has 17,000 HP and shield? Huh. That could be an issue. Alright, so this is getting a little bit difficult. Maybe the tower mode is just like a normal infinite mode, but it's like more difficult. Because that guy has a lot of health. That is a kind of concerning amount of health. 17,000. Alright, we need to upgrade our boys. We need to reinforce these guys so this guy can actually get killed. Like, damn. Alrighty, yeah, we should have it now. It's gonna be close though. Like, these guys have a lot of HP. That is kind of concerning. Put it there. No, we should be good. We should be good. Get the XP. Appreciate everybody joining the stream. I do appreciate you guys being here. I may not be speaking all the time because, well, I think everybody's just kind of waiting for the game to release at this point, honestly. But yeah, I hope you all are doing good. I am doing good. If I'm not speaking, it's usually just because you guys aren't asking any questions, or I'm just concentrating on something else. So I will try to keep speaking. Okay, Tony, well, if you're not banned from the server, then you should be able to just join back. And if it's not letting you join, maybe that's because you can't verify because you don't have a Bloxlink account. That could be a possibility. But that should still let you in the server, that just shouldn't verify you in it. So... released at 3 hours. Not so sure about that. Let me check. Because if it is, then that's pretty cool. Not too sure. No, it doesn't say any specific time the game's gonna drop. Yeah, it doesn't say it's releasing in 3 hours, unfortunately. I don't actually know when it's releasing. But one of the admins is saying it's definitely releasing some point today. So whenever that is, I suppose. But yeah, hopefully. No, they're not restarting everyone's progress when it drops. The YouTubers and the testers keep it. I'm pretty sure. Not fully in the server, it said unable to join. If you're not fully in the server, that means you haven't got verified, I'm pretty sure, which that's not their side of things, that's the side you've got to figure out yourself. Because I don't think you're banned. Because if you were banned, you wouldn't be able to get into the server full stop. So the fact that it's just letting you in the server but not accessing the entirety of it, which is just meaning you haven't verified. So, yeah. Okay, we got a shard and challenger floor 1. Oh, so it's 15 waves. Okay, that's interesting. So it's 15 waves and then you just go on to the next floor. 400 gems though, 400 gems is very good. I'll take that any day of the week. Welcome everybody. I hope you're doing good. 'Cause I know I am. Okay, interesting. It's gone to the previous story mode. It could get difficult though. That's the only concern. It could get a lot more difficult pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure, Tony. I don't really know what I can do to help you there, man, because I don't have a clue. So, unfortunately, there's not really much I can do to help. Apologies. Whoa, that ninja kind of went speedy. Well, I don't think you're banned, Tony, because if you're accessing the server but you can't fully get in, that doesn't mean you're banned. That means you're not verified. If you can't join the server, like at all, and it says like you're not allowed, then it probably is because you are banned. But if not, then it's not that. So I don't have the game link on me now. I don't. But it'll be on the Discord when it does drop. Or you could probably just search up and it'll drop when it does drop, because a lot of people will be on it to play it, so it should just go straight up to like the top of the thingamajig. Which is good. No, I'm not too sure, Tony. But I would just I don't know. I really can't help you. Okay, that's a Discord TOS thing, Tony. That's not their server specifically. If you got reported for being under the age of 13 when you made your account, then that's a Discord thing. That's not that server specifically. I don't think they can do anything about that. That's like you just gonna have to make a different account and then put your age over it. Yeah, but I'm not sure about what you're supposed to do about that. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure. It's not really my area to like deal with. So I don't really know like the context or anything like that, and it's I'm not too sure. Like I wish I could, but like there's really nothing I can do. Like all the mods are busy like waiting for release and stuff, and I can't really bother them. I'm just trying to stream the game, meet some cool people, and then you know, see what happens. Actually, on that note, that is something I did want to do. Actually, I don't know I can do that. Interesting. I mean, I could, but JU's streaming at the moment, Tony. I'd better ask him instead, because JU's is an admin on the server. He's like one of the like higher ups on it, so he's probably better to deal with it than I am. So he's streaming. He's called JU's Gaming. So I would just go into his chat and then ask if he can figure it out, because he's in a very better position to do it than I am. So that's what I recommend. Well, if you're not banned, then you're not banned, man. If there's an admin of the server saying that you haven't been banned, then they can't do anything about it. If you're not able to join and you're not banned, then I don't know. That's nothing they can do though. It's probably something to do with your account being made when you're not 13. And again, that's a Discord issue, that's not a server issue. So like again, it's you just gonna have to try and make a new account and have it above the age of 18, or above the age of 14, like set as a date of birth, and then go. Because like there's really nothing I can do for you, or there's nothing they can do for you. That's just your account yourself. Because if you're not banned, like I've never known a reason for somebody not being able to join the server if they haven't been IP banned. So like I really can't do anything. me a couple of seconds, guys. I was just sorting something out. Apologies. Back now though. The game is close to release, guys. I don't know how close, but it's close. We get you maxed out, gotta get them both maxed out. Alrighty, should be another easy win for the boys. So the zombies do have a chance to do a stun back effect. Unless that's the Steve's doing damage. Welcome everybody joining the stream. Yeah, if you're not banned, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can keep talking to me about it, but there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. I apologise, but I genuinely don't know what to do. Because that's just never been, like, an occurrence on any Discord server I've ever been in my entire life. So, I don't know, unfortunately, I don't know how to help you there. Apologies. I wish I did. But appreciate everybody joining the stream. Hopefully just gonna keep the vibes going. Hope you guys' days are going good today. And even if they're not, hopefully you being in the stream and just chilling and relaxing can make it go a little bit better. Maybe. Just maybe. And if not, then at least we tried. But hopefully. I mean, it's supposed to be releasing today, so that's a good thing, right? It's hopefully a good thing. So we're currently doing the tower mode. We're on the 3rd. Okay, I think we disconnected for a second there, but we are back. Okay, also, I don't think my mic sounds as like robotic now, so I suppose that's a good thing. I think I didn't have it plugged in properly, so that probably explains it. Yeah, that's definitely helpful, for sure. I think if we just keep on upgrading Steve, we should be good. Should be another fairly easy win here, guys. Hopefully. Right, apologies. He does get bigger, guys. Look, this must be like the max upgrade or something, bro. He's massive. No way. Yeah, that's sick, bro. That is sick. That's actually so cool. Alright, apologies. I was just checking some previous stuff I recorded. When's release? Joyboy, what's good, my guy? Hope your day's going good. I actually don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows at all. The YouTubers don't know. All we know is that it's going to be sometime today, as much as you guys. Like, everything that I know, you guys know. Which is basically nothing other than it's dropping some point May 10th for whatever the owner's time zone is. So, I wish I knew more, but that's all I know. Apologies. But if you do stick around, you know, whenever releases, you'll know because, well, I'll know. So, you know, suppose that is something you could be doing. But I don't know. Could be a while yet. Could be a couple of hours. Could be a good few hours. Could be less than that. Could be more than that. Could get delayed. Who knows? It's just all speculation at this point in time. I actually have no idea. What's the game link? I currently don't have one on me. Apologies, but it should be on the Discord server whenever the game decides to release. So, yeah. I mean, I can try and find one if you're not in the server and you really want the game link. I could probably fish it out somewhere. But yeah, not too sure. How long do I plan on streaming? At this moment in time, I don't really have a set time. I was going to stream until release, but if that's going to be like a 12-hour thing, streams only go for 12 hours, and obviously that's quite a lot of time. So I'm not too sure, but I am having a good time at the moment, meeting all you new great people, and then so I'm not too sure. But I don't exactly have anything else going on tonight. And I'm enjoying the game at the moment, and I do need to get my gems up and my traits up for when I do get Madeira. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming for a good while. But at the same time, I can't really edit and stuff for my videos while I'm playing the game. So I might take a little break somewhat soon. So am I, Tester. I've just got early access because I'm a content creator. I have reported bugs to the admins and the developers, so I suppose that technically does make me a tester, but I'm not like officially one. It's just content creators get early access like 2 days before the game drops, or at least it was about a week before the game dropped. I only got it 2 days ago because, well, I didn't know I could get it, but I applied. saw I made a couple videos on the game and I was consistent, so they were like, yeah, sure, here's a game link, play a little bit before release. So that's basically how I got in. But yeah, none of the testers are playing right now, none of the alpha beta testers, it's literally just content creators. No, there's about probably 20 people playing the game right now, since it is literally just YouTubers and developers. Wow, that motorbike was loud. Jesus. People around, like, where I live are crazy. No, there's about 20 people playing, and it's just like developers and content creators ranging from like 1,000 subs like me to like 200,000 like Moz. So, yeah, Mosking. So, not that many, and most of the YouTubers, this is literally the first time I'm coming on the game tonight, just to like get a couple of hours in before everybody else. There's not that many people. Luckily we get to keep it. Since there's no like leaderboards in this game, there's like no real benefit to not having them. I could understand if there was leaderboards in this game and all the YouTubers got to play days before and then like easily get on it. Because that's like one of the reasons people play tower defense games, to like try and get the best strats, best units, best traits and all that. But the fact there's no leaderboards in the game currently, there might be in the future. There's definitely room for some. But there isn't, so we get to keep our data. The testers do, the YouTubers do, everybody who's played beforehand get to keep it. So some people are like crazy high level, with a lot of good units, and then some people are like me who's played like a day or two ahead, and then got some decent units. But within a week's time, like, people who haven't played the game could play a lot more than people who have, and then easily catch up, so doesn't mean too much if you're planning to play the game a lot. So, you know, I won't worry too much about it. No, let me upgrade Steve, there, and get that one as well. And then we'll also do this. Alright, nice. Good stuff. But no, we should keep it. We should keep all of our stuff. Hopefully. Unless like a crazy like data blight comes out of nowhere. Which hopefully it doesn't. But it could. Then I think we'll be fine. We should be. I am hoping. But you never know. You do never know. But if anything, I may close the stream in like a little bit, because I do have some videos I want to make, and I can't currently make them while streaming, or at least I don't know how. And if I did, you'd hear it in the background, which would be quite annoying for you guys. So, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. So I do definitely want to be streaming on release, that's for sure. And considering streams are only 12 hours anyways, probably by the time that does happen, I'll have to make a new one anyway, so I'm not too sure at the moment. Okay, well we completed another floor. Oh, we got a matrix module. Ooh, that's good. I see a bunch of people using these, and apparently you can prestige units with them, whatever that means. So, that's cool. I'll take one of those. I'll gladly take one of those. Don't know what I'm going to use it for, though. I'm going to have to explore that together. But at least I finally got one, because you couldn't get them in the battle pass, I don't think. Couldn't get them doing story modes, so it just must be the tower mode you get them. So, I was curious where people were getting them from, and I suppose this is where, so, yeah. There you go. I hope everybody's day is going good though. That's for sure. Because we all live in different parts of the world, and our lives are probably very different, but as long as we're all doing good, then that's good. You know what I mean? I'll put this guy there. Hello mask on all of them. I hear how this just doesn't auto turn on, but I suppose some people wouldn't always want it to be like auto, so it does make sense. Does definitely make sense. Ooh, baby, I'm banana. Oh, look at the bacon hair move. The jitter walk. Oh man. Honestly, Bulma is. I mean, I had my doubts about Bulma, but she's actually pretty useful later down the line. To be fair. Story modes, you don't really need her, but for these modes, and especially the trait that I've gotten her to where it costs 300 to place down, is actually pretty clutch. To be fair. So, you know, that's all it is. It's all personal preference on how you want to play the game yourself. Because there's a lot of ways you can play, a lot of units you can use, a lot of traits you can use on different units. And there's a lot of ways to win the game. It'll probably take the same amount of time. It's just whatever units you happen to get at the time, they're going to be the ones you use. And obviously it's RNG, so everybody's going to have different ones. So everybody's opinions on the unit's going to be very different. Which is why it's difficult to make tier lists, because they're kind of subjective, in a sense. Music does go hard though. Damn, I tell you, some of them just get past like nothing. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to place let's just make sure none of the others got past. Okay, none of us got past. Alright. I'm gonna place my Steves down at the back, get the summoning units done. You do that by doing either the max upgrade on the top one, which is quite expensive, or you do the first 4 on the bottom, which is less expensive, obviously. A little bit less powerful, but, you know, you get what you pay for, and in this game, the less you play, the less you pay, the less you get. But it's kind of what you want to be going for in these ways that are very limited, because you can't afford to get the expensive ones, because that's obviously how things work. 500 for bread. Bread. Kuruma Moshindo. Nani? Dum ba-da-bum. We like to drink with da 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 da. When's release? Hello, Camille. Hope your day's going great. To answer your question, which I've answered plenty enough already, but I will do it again because obviously you just recently joined the stream, so you won't know. I don't know. I don't know when release is. I don't know. YouTubers keep asking, bigger YouTubers than me. They keep asking, when's the game going to drop so I know when to upload my videos and I know when to start streaming. And the developers keep telling them, we're not sure. We can't give you an exact ETA because we don't know. We just know that it's going to be today. So it's likely not going to get delayed unless a crazy bug comes out of nowhere that just like, you know, has to make it so they can't release it no matter what. But other than that, it's going to be some point today. Some point today could be in the next 2 hours, 3 hours, 5, 7, 9, 12. I don't know. I don't know, but it is realistically within 12 hours. So, worst comes to worst, it's probably going to be early in the morning for me. Which, if that is the case, I might not even be on here to do it because I've got to go doctors tomorrow. And if they are PST and it does drop at like basically midnight, I will not be here. So, hopefully that does not happen. Because if it does, then that's kind of unfortunate. $7,000 is a little bit expensive for us at this moment in time. But maybe we can get it soon. Maybe. Well, I'll be able to get one of them. I don't know about the second one though. Might not have enough time. But feel free to subscribe to stay up to date, because I will be making a lot of videos on the game, like a lot of them. So on like unit showcases, so you can see which ones you want to go for, tier lists, you know, how to get gems, what are artifacts, all that good stuff. Basically everything you want to know about the game, I'm gonna make videos on. So hopefully they do help you out. And obviously I've got to get them recorded, so in that case I won't be able to stream. But that's not a terrible thing. It's definitely not a terrible thing. Honestly, I'm probably going to end the stream here, guys, for a little bit. I will be back, though. I'll be back in a couple of hours' time, hopefully closer to release. I appreciate the people that have been sticking around and everybody who has joined. Sorry to cut it short, but I will definitely be back. Ooh. Okay, guys. You heard it from me first. I'm going to be streaming in about an hour's time. I don't know if that means anything. I'm not saying that's when release is going to be close likely to be. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. It could be. It might not be. But I am going to stream in about an hour's time from now. Maybe an hour 20. So I'm going to stream in about an hour's from now. People in the stream, if you want to come back in an hour, that's when I'm going to be streaming again. And that's when the game might release. I don't know. Maybe. But I've been Argon Games. And that's basically the stream for right now. So I'll be back in an hour, guys. So have fun till then.